What is going on, guys? My name is Tyler and welcome back to the channel. We are going to be talking about the fact that the SEC is doing nothing about the failure to deliver, and this reporter Joshua Rodriguez, he thinks that a large FTD amount is actually a great thing for the overall short squeeze. So this article is very interesting. We are going to read this. I think you guys will get a lot of value out of this article. So with that being said, that is all we're going to cover in this video. There's a lot we're going to cover later on into the night and tomorrow. So I want to give you guys this. It's a fairly long article, but like I said, there's a lot of value in this. But before we get into it, make sure to hit that like button as well as comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. Is the SEC just sleeping? What is their deal? Are they going to investigate this? Are they not going to? Let me know in the comment section, as well as consider subscribing to the channel for more videos like this. So this article says AMC stock brings more signs of corruption to light. This was July 30th, 2021. So this is a very up-to-date article. It says, I've been following AMC Entertainment Holdings and the corruption in the stock for some time now. If you want to get more in-depth in the story, search for AMC at the top right of this website when you're done reading this article. If you guys want to do that and do your own digging, obviously we can't go over all of these different articles. I will link this down below in the description of this video so you guys can check that out for yourselves. But it says, nonetheless, while I've covered various aspects of corruption in the past, one of my readers who would like to remain anonymous has brought some interesting information to my attention surrounding FTDs. So what is an FTD and what does it have to do with AMC stock? In the market, an FTD is a failure to deliver. These take place for a few reasons. One of that, an investor couldn't afford to buy or deliver the shares they were contractually obligated to, and another common reason is that a naked short position was open and there was never any shares to deliver in the first place. Believe it or not, FTDs are pretty common in the market, with nearly every ticker having a few on the books. In fact, popular stocks like Amazon and Apple may have a few thousand FTDs at any given time. So the fact that AMC has FTDs is no surprise. In fact, it's normal. Now, the level of failure to delivers are not normal or should be a thing, right? Once we get further into this article, you guys will fully understand the comparativeness to how many shares are outstanding in AMC or a stock like Apple with about 15 billion outstanding shares and AMC with 500 million. Apple only having a couple thousand compared to AMC having a couple million. Big difference there. So it says, the surprising fact is the sheer scale of FTDs we find when we look at the stock. As of June 30th, 2021, there were a total of 4,207,210 FTDs on AMC stock. That's a massive number. To put that into perspective, on the same day, there were only 5 FTDs in aggregate on Amazon stock and around 6,000 on GameStop. So why are there so many failure to delivers on AMC stock? Unfortunately, this high number outlines the corruption we've seen for some time. While naked shorting or shorting a stock without real shares to back up the short in the market is illegal, there has been a strong argument that institutional investors have been taking part in this activity when it comes to AMC. I haven't talked about naked shorting much because it's very hard to prove, and if there's no proof, then I don't like to bring it to you, my valued audience. Says, nonetheless, it seems as though the proof is in the pudding. Why else would there be more than 4 million FTDs on a stock if it weren't for naked shorting? Interestingly, the data on FTDs is reported by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, the same body of government that's charged with maintaining fair and equitable markets, bringing us to another point. For some time, investors have been saying that the SEC has been turning a blind eye to the wrongdoing done by hedge funds. Again, this wasn't being reported because proof was hard to come by, but why would the SEC not investigate this huge number of FTDs? I'm not going to go into too much detail on that topic, but I strongly suggest you do some research on the SEC involvement in the AMC corruption. And as we do know, they are not doing anything. They are not on our sides. Believe it or not, this is only my opinion. Nobody's trying to get sued here, obviously, but when it comes to the SEC and their involvement in AMC in specifics, this is a very heated stock, and unfortunately, money talks, as you guys have heard many times throughout your life. Money talks, bullshit walks, right? I'm sure you guys have heard that. Now, we don't necessarily have all the money. After the mother of all short squeezes, we will have a ton of money, hopefully bankrupt a ton of hedge funds and institutions, even market makers. That would be wild. But nevertheless, we will have a lot of money when that happens. But for right now, the hedge funds, market makers, institutions, they really have the say-so here, and they are very powerful when it does come down to it. like I said, money talks. So we know the SEC, they're really not doing much. They're trying to do things here and there, but they're not really putting in an effort to really investigate this like they should be. But that doesn't matter to us with the short squeeze. Eventually, this will all come to fruition, and we will see the mother of all short squeezes come into effect. Now to the bottom line here, and why this reporter thinks over 4 million FTDs is actually a bullish thing for AMC. So quite literally, the bottom line here is that the corruption in AMC stock is clearly very real. However, this is an opportunity. Think about it this way. There are more than 4 million FTDs, showing that there's plenty of demand. Moreover, hedgies have been heavily shorting the stock. At some point, shorts will need to cover their positions, and those will want to get their hands on it. While black holes and FTDs have acted as smoke screens, hiding the corruption, smoke eventually dissipates, and when it does, the heavy demand for AMC stock has the potential to send it screaming for the top. So I think it's very clear here that FTDs are actually a good and bad thing. Obviously, it shows there's a lot of naked shorting going on. They're flooding the market with supply. So obviously, supply and demand, if the demand is not meeting the supply, the stock is going to go down. Nevertheless, legal short positions, obviously naked short positions, but even synthetic short positions that offer the same exposure as just a regular short position, all of these things flood the market and help bring the stock down. But eventually, as he is saying, they are digging themselves into a huge hole, and eventually you're going to see this culminate into something that is way bigger than anybody even imagines it will be. So that is basically the overall concept here, guys. We do know the SEC is not really doing anything, but it's good to have articles like this, people exposing this behavior. But that is going to do it for this video. Make sure to drop that like on the video on your way out. If you want more videos like this, we got a ton of them coming in the next couple of days, so you guys will want to stay tuned for that. If you want to be notified whenever these videos are posted, make sure to turn on the notifications and also subscribe to the channel. Let me know down below what you think about the SEC and their involvement in the FTDs of AMC stock. Do you think they're sleeping? Obviously, we think they're sleeping. Do you think they're actively trying to do something, or if they're just turning a total blind eye to the situation? Let me know that down below in the comment section. Also, if you guys want to join a broker that does not do payment for order flow whatsoever, your orders go straight to the lit exchanges. Check out the link in the description for public. No deposit necessary, no need to link a bank account. Get up to $70 in your choice free stock, and it only takes about 3 minutes time. So with all that being said, you guys enjoy the rest of your night. I will see you in the next video.